Good day, and welcome to the show. This is the pre-show podcast with TGA. My name is Jared Collings. I'm joining you today with Barbara. Barbara is with Pursuitz. Is that right?
That's
And
right.
Barbara, what is Pursuitz exactly?
Pursuitz is a clothing company. It's actually a company I founded 5 years ago to empower women and help them feel more safe when traveling. So it's to equalize the number of pockets or accessibility of pockets between men and women's clothes. So I created this undergarment, a tank top that has functional pockets and in the front that you can use for your passports, your wallets, your keys, your phone, and not have to worry about bag policies, which are everywhere when you're traveling. So at the airport, in museums, in concert halls, and other venues where bags are either prohibited completely or restricted and have to meet certain requirements. And I've heard from so many women who have wanted to enter into a venue, and because they had a bag or their bag didn't meet certain requirements, they had to go back, get rid of it, and then come back at the end of the line. And it was so frustrating.
Ugh.
So this product helps remove that barrier and allows women to actually enjoy their whatever that is that they're going to do, whether it's travel, go to a concert, go to a game of some sort. They don't have to worry about bag restrictions. And they also don't have to worry about pickpockets and other safety issues that are so frequent that bag when you carry a bag, they there's more worries about losing the bag, someone stealing the bag, or pickpocketing the bag. This product eliminates that concern.
So, give us an idea, and how did you come up with this? Because mainly women's clothes, and I don't know much about them. I just know that my wife doesn't have pockets in a lot of her pants,
Yeah,
and so she's always losing her cell phone. So this is something that could help her, I guess, with that, to always have a
right.
place for it. Hmm.
Absolutely. So let me show you.
Okay.
So I'm wearing one of well, let me show you one that I'm not wearing. So this is the
Okay.
black version of the tank top.
Okay.
So the pockets are down here at the waist, and this also has rubber strip around the waist to keep it secure in place so it doesn't ride up. And it's made with moisture wicking fabric, so you can wear it all day and sweat, and it won't feel uncomfortable. But I'm wearing the gray version, so underneath my sweater, I
Okay.
have the gray version. And right now, I have in my pockets my cell phone and passport, just to show that you can fit your passport in here. But I can fit my wallet and other small
Wow.
cosmetics in here as well. There's a lot of room. And when you wear it as an undergarment underneath a top that is flowy and long, you don't even see that I'm wearing my tank top, and that I have these really valuable items on me, which is the safety feature of this product. I went to Italy over Thanksgiving, and I felt completely safe, even though I was in very, very sketchy places in Rome and Florence where there were pickpockets everywhere. I never had to worry about it. I could travel just and enjoy the scenery and not worry about, oh, is somebody going to grab into a bag that and steal my wallet or my passport or whatever. So it was such a relief to be able to have that kind of confidence in traveling. So yeah, my product is really, really important for that, for the travel industry. How I came up with the idea was I'm a lawyer, and when
Hmm.
I needed to go to the U.S. Supreme Court for a case that I had been participating in and was up before the court, I had never been to that building before. It's a government building, and like many government buildings, they had bag restrictions. So we were told, don't bring your bag. It's not allowed through security. So I didn't. But when I got to the security desk, they asked to see my ID. Well, that was in my bag. I wasn't used to carrying my ID other than in my wallet, which I put in my purse. And so I
Hmm.
had to run back to the law office where my purse was and retrieve my ID so I could get to the oral argument at the Supreme Court building. And I barely made it back in time. Meanwhile, I was one of two women on the legal team, the rest were all men. And the men had no problem whatsoever getting through security because they always had pockets, which meant they always had their wallet and their ID on them at all times. It wasn't even something they had to consider bringing along, whereas I just wasn't used to it because I was so used to not having functional pockets, even in my business suits. So that's where I kind of paused and said, really, women are at a disadvantage because our clothing lacks functional pockets. And I wanted to create something that women could wear regardless of the season. So, winter, spring, summer, fall, regardless of whether it was dressy or casual. So, you could wear it under dressy clothes or casual clothes. And that's where I came up with this undergarment tank top with functional pockets.
So, how long ago did you start this journey?
Yeah, well, the idea came probably 6 or 7 years ago, but it took me some time to actually build up courage to try it. So I started trying it in 2020, right before the pandemic.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
and
funny.
so, yeah, and it went through several iterations, and I landed on the current product.
And so, how did you come across the Travel Goods Association?
Yeah, so I started trying to figure out where would my product be most useful. I mean, I thought about people who go to the gym and use it for fitness because I wear mine running all the time. But then I thought, I really think where the people will find the most value for my product is when they travel. I mean, they'll find it valuable in all kinds of circumstances, but travel really resonated with a lot of people that I was asking around for feedback. And so I started Googling and found the Travel Goods Association and attended your event and really found that it was the place for me and my product to get the most exposure to the most relevant market. So I really appreciate TGA and
So,
the work.
I guess it's been a good experience for you, then you could
Very good
say.
experience. Yes.
And what are your goals coming back this year for the
Uh,
2025 show?
So I had, of course, a terrific experience at 2024. I won the Best Travel Clothing Award for
Nice.
2024. So that's going to be hard to beat. But I think for 2025, I would love to get more connections with retailers who could see this product in their stores, with catalogs who specialize in women who want to have an alternative to cross body bags or belt bags, which are still count as bags. I mean, every time I fly, I hear from the
Hmm.
airlines, if you're wearing a crossbody bag or a belt bag, those count as one of your two personal carry-on items. And so if you have more than two, you need to stuff one of those in your other bag. My product pockets don't count as bags. They don't.
Yes,
So that
that's
means they
awesome.
don't count as your allotment, and they also don't count for inspection. So when you are in line at a venue that has bag inspections, you don't have to be in that line. You can go into the more um, efficient line that doesn't require any inspection of bags. So it's also helping with privacy then too. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I hope to get more connections from the 2025 show and more exposure, and I'm looking forward to it.
awesome. Was there any good connections that you made last year with, like, say, the content creators that we had come, or any other companies?
Yes, well, I met Samantha Brown, who I understand loves my product, and I also Connected with Magellan's. I'm hoping to connect with Amazon if they're at the show this year. That would be wonderful to see if I could start putting my product up on Amazon as a new company. And I connected with some great retailers out west in California and Vancouver area. So yeah, I'm hoping to maybe find some more connections in other places of the country.
Awesome. So where are you located by chance?
I'm in Kansas City, so right in the middle.
Oh, you're like right in the middle. Okay, that's
Yes, and a
awesome.
shout out to Bag and Baggage, who's based here in Kansas City and attends the TGA show. And they have put my product in their stores in Kansas
Oh,
City.
that's awesome. I love Aaron, and is it Tim? Is he the owner there?
I
Um,
believe so, yeah.
great to work with. So we look forward to seeing you at the show this year. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention? I'm trying to think if we got it all covered. Where can we find you at the show?
Oh, my booth number, I have to pull it up. They guys
Sorry
just
about
sent it
that.
to me.
I stumped
Oh,
you.
that's okay. It is booth number 8200. Um,
8200. Okay.
I'll be in booth number 8200, and I will be walking around and trying to meet with people. And then hopefully people will also come around to meet with me and talk about my product and how it might help their clientele, because I know it will.
Awesome. And then if they're not at the show, they want to find you online or at a retailer, where would be the best place to go?
Um, well, Bag and Baggage in Kansas City. There's one in Vancouver, and I'm blanking on the name. And but you can also go on my website, which is pocketwear.biz, and to learn more about my product and, of course, purchase. And then Magellan's catalog is selling my product as well. So thank
Awesome.
you, Magellan's, for being supportive of this life changing product.
Awesome. Well, it's pretty exciting. I have pockets, but do you have anything like in the future, like maybe for men, or would that be just unfair to give us more pockets?
Well, I started with women because, we don't have the pockets that men's clothes do. But
Hmm.
I have had plenty of men come up to me and ask for a men's version of my product. And so, yes, that would be something on my to-do list in the future. I'm not quite sure when, but I definitely would love to see that. I was also swimwear at some point, and then longer sleeve shirts, pants, skirts. There's
Okay.
room for all those kinds of products.
So you're just getting started. So
Just
this
getting
is
started, right?
awesome. Well, Barbara, thank you again for your time. And we'll be seeing you at the show uh,
Yeah.
this coming March 2025, the 25th through the 27th in Las Vegas. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.